Ken and Debbie Biddix nearly lost Ken's elderly father to someone they trusted to care for him.
My husband and I have literally woken up from the most awful nightmare of our entire lives, the most frightening, out of control situation that we have ever been through.
Ray Biddix was a self-made man, veteran of World War II, and founder of his own CPA firm.
He worked very hard. He worked 5-6 days a week routinely, and he continued that into his early 80s. And he seemed physically and mentally capable of doing that and taking care of himself.
But Ray's life took a turn after the death of his wife and loss of his driver's license. The Biddix eventually brought someone in to look after Ken's dad.
Well, one of the great ironies in this whole situation is that we spend so much time, money, and effort trying to burglar-proof our homes and put up walls and gates and have alarm systems installed and so on. Yet when a caregiver is hired to go into a senior's home every day, we just give that person the keys to the house. We may have indeed let the coyote in the chicken coop, so to speak.
When I would call and try to talk to my father-in-law, the caregiver was making excuses. Oh, he's resting, he can't talk right now. I could hear the caregiver whispering to him to get off the telephone.
They kind of drive a wedge in there. They convince the elderly person that their children are trying to take away their independence and trying to limit their lives and control them.
Dr. Joni Dobbs says that forced isolation is typical predator behavior in all species, including human.
In the animal kingdom, if, as an example, lions are going after any particular animal for prey, they always separate the animal from the group, because once a communal species is separated, an individual is separated from the group, they're now very vulnerable. And at that point, it's just one step away from the kill.
Soon the Biddix began to see alarming physical changes in Ray.
Well, my father, the caregiver, was giving him a drink every night.
There was the part of me that kept saying, you've got to be imagining this. You know, something really bad cannot really be happening. And yet, at a gut level, I knew it was.
His speech was slurred. He was complaining that his vision was getting worse. And my son started telling me that, loss of vision and so on was one of the signs of poisoning.